offensive side. So make sure you just put that slide up. Watch my truck. I get there. And slide. Yes, ma'am? All right, ready and go. Ready and go. Don't reset. You're going to get hit. Ready and go. Ready and reset. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because in the sparring match, in for tournament, you will have to reset to the line. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, but I love how you guys have the discipline to make sure you're still on those toes. Move around. Make sure you guys have those like this. Ready and repeat. Yes, ma'am. Yes. On back line, go. Yes, ma'am. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you guys to keep your feet together. Actually, you know we put the foot on that line. Yes, ma'am? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys are going to jump with your feet together from one line to the next. You want to make sure your feet are together. Bend your knees. You're going to lunge. You're going to land quietly. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. Is this quietly? No, ma'am. No. The difference was how I landed. When I land quietly, I land on my toes. Or I'm sorry, on the balls of my feet. When I land loudly, I land on the flat. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, all the way from line to line, all the way down to the other side. Go! When you land, you also want to bend slightly. That's going to help you from being flexible. It's easy for you. There you go. Woo! There you go. Right, keep those feet together for me, Kevin. All right, and over the other side, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And other side, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back to the middle, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your spear set. Oh, you guys literally took middle literally. Spread out on your dots. Go. I remember when we didn't use the word dot, we just said spread out. Set your spear set. On toes. Yes, ma'am? On your toes, on your toes, on your toes, moving around. If you guys get tired in a sparring match, you jump your hands, what's going to happen? You're going to get hit. Make sure you guys keep those hands up by your face nice and strong. This time we're going to cover that distance. You're going to slide in nice and strong. You're going to throw 3 techniques. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. 1, 2, 3. Don't take time to think about it. Just duel. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Ready and slide in. Offensive. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Every set. Yes, ma'am. Don't even think about your combination. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3. Every set. Yes, ma'am. What does your body do easily? Ready and go. 1, 2, 3. Reset. Yes, ma'am. Reset. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3. And still on your toes. Still on your toes. What are you guys doing? There you go. We gotta make sure we're on our toes. Okay. I know that. Luckily, you're younger than me. On your toes, keep those hands up by your face. That next time won't be so nice, right? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, still on your toes. All right, so this time we're gonna throw that 1, 2, 3 offensively. So 1, 2, 3, however you want to do it. Take that back leg, spin it behind you. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There you go. So you spin it behind you on this one. Then I go 1, 2, 3, and I spin around. Whatever. And then maybe it's 1, 2, 3, and then I spin around. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's see. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and then turn. I'm not telling you the combination because in sparring you have to come up with your own combinations. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Touch your attention. I will say go on each side. I didn't explain it. I will say go on each side. So you'll take that foot, you'll slide it behind you, be in that new direction, still on your toes. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. 1, 2, and 3. 3 techniques. In sparring, you have to come up with 3 techniques for combinations or more. Yes? Yes, ma'am. All right, so there's mirror set. So there's mirror set. So there's mirror set. So there's mirror set. Bounce on your toes. Bounce on your toes. Take that back leg, swing around behind you. 3, techniques of 3. Ready and go. And immediately turn. Make sure you guys immediately turn. Ready and go. And go. Woo. All right, come to that. Hands wide back. Yes, ma'am. So this was a great opportunity for me to see what kind of combinations you guys come up with in sparring. One thing that you definitely never want to do is lead with your back leg, which means you start off the combination with your back leg. For example, American Taekwondo combination number 1, American Taekwondo combination number 2 are terrible in sparring. Don't ever use them in sparring. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. However, they are great to build your techniques. Yes? And that's why we have them. You're building your techniques, but never use them in sparring. For one, if I was sparring Miss Waninger and I go to do a jump kick, you know what's going to happen? Oh, she's already moving out of the way. I didn't even get a chance to jump, did I? All right. But if I do end up getting to a chance to jump, she's very defensive. But another person might be very offensive and right out of the air. I'm in the middle of the air. Now I can't kick. Yes, ma'am? Yeah. Whenever you can try to throw, I'm bouncing my toes, and I don't even have to jump. I try to throw a back leg technique. She stopped it before I even got it out. Yes? Yeah. That's because she sees it from a mile away. Yes? Yeah. So when you're throwing a leg or kick, maybe I end my combination with that back leg and sometime over here. Yes? Yeah. All right. Taylor.
What if you don't need to jump?
That was what I just explained that last part. I didn't use it yet. She sees it from a mile away. Shortest distance. When you guys are sparring, I want you guys to think about the distance to the target. Which foot has less distance to my target?
Your back leg.
My front leg has less distance. If I took a noodle right here, oh look, there's the target. But if I took a noodle from my front leg to my back leg, wait, I need another noodle. Okay, now I'm there. There's longer distance, yes? All right. Which one do you want? Which one's going to be faster, shorter or longer?
Shorter.
All right. So towards me, step.
I know.
Bounce on your toes, move it. Ethan, you're the exception. Forget your wig line. My goodness. Ooh. Hey, I didn't say go, Tyler. Make sure you're on your toes, yes, ma'am. Make sure you're on your feet. Just make sure you guys are sideways, because if I see your belly buttons, I'm going to tag your belly buttons. Maybe I'll tag your heads if you're leaving your heads open. There we go. 3 techniques. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, and turn. And go. 1, 2, 3. And turn. Fast.
Yeah.
You guys gotta be fast. Stop thinking about combinations. Just let your body do something. Ready and go. 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 And come to attention. This would be a great drill for you guys to work on at home. As soon as you finish your combination, it's pow, pow, pow. I turn. Pow, pow, pow. I turn. Pow, pow, pow. I turn. It doesn't matter what the combination is. You guys get to come up with your own for sparring. And it will count under shadow sparring for your karate practice class. Yes, ma'am?
Yeah.
Right now your feet are together because you guys are still at attention. Feet together, hands above your head, reach for your toes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, count down from
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done now.
And feet to shoulders apart.
Yes, ma'am.
Left to right, left to right. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Left to right. Just keep moving left to right, left to right. Make sure you're still staying as low as you can while keeping your knees nice and straight. Getting that good stretch in. Moving slow enough to get that stretch. So just a little slow. Make sure you feel the stretch in your body. Keep those legs nice and straight. Good. And stand up for me, yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. And take your right leg, set it behind you, touch those mirrors, set. Back leg side kick towards the mirrors, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready and go. There we go. And reset for me, yes, ma'am.
Sir.
This time add a jump. Jump back leg side kick. Ready and go. There we go. Reset for me, yes, ma'am. All right. So this time we're gonna do jump back leg side kick. As soon as we land, we're gonna do a reverse side kick. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ready and jump back leg side kick. Reverse side kick. Make sure your right leg is behind you. Go. Simple to my ears. We gotta make sure we're all focusing our ears. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Back leg side kick, reverse side kick, say it and do it. Ready, go. Jump back leg side kick, reverse side kick. Remember, side kick goes straight out and back. Yes, ma'am. All right, reset for me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jump back leg side kick, reverse side kick, say it and do it. Ready, go.
Jump back,
Jump
leg
back
side
side kick.
reverse side kick.
Side kick.
There you go. And reset. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time I want you guys to add a back punch to it. Yes.
ma'am.
Ready and go.
Jump back, look, grab kick. Side kick. Side kick.
Yes,
Yes,
There you go, Sam. Reset for me, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Type this. All right. American Taekwondo, combination number 2. You just did it. Say it and do it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Jump back and side kick, reverse side kick, back punch. American what?
Taekwondo number 2.
Number 2. Okay. I'm letting you finish the whole sentence. Ready and go.
Back side kick. Side kick. Back punch. Back punch.
Reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Jump back and side kick, reverse side kick, back punch. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. American Taekwondo combination number 2. Say it and do it. Ready and go.
Jump back leg side kick. Reverse side kick. Back punch.
Reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready and go. So she can jump. There you go. Nope.
Side
Thank you for
kick.
saying it and doing it nice and loud, Joseph.
Side kick. Back punch.
Reset.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotta hear everybody's voices. Make sure your belly buttons are still facing the front doors. Yes, ma'am. And yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
Jump back leg side kick. Reverse side kick. Back punch. Reverse side kick. Back punch.
Goes this. There you go. Reset for me, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Jump back leg side kick. Reverse side kick. Back punch. Back punch.
Reset, yes, ma'am. Woo.
Yes, ma'am.
Set to left.
Hey.
Set to right.
Smash.
Set to left.
Smash.
Set to right.
Smash.
Set to left.
Smash.
American Taekwondo combination number 1. Say it and do it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Go. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And go.
Jump back leg round kick.
Reverse.
Okay. Back punch.
Okay. Back punch.
I thought I said number 2, but we're doing number 1 anyway because it's good for you. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
American Taekwondo number 1. Say it and do it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, go.
Jump back leg round
Reverse. Keep those hands up. Do not touch your belt a single more time in class. Yes, ma'am. That means your hands are down and you're not as active in class. Yes. All right. Thank you very much. Where's that back punch? It is not back punch. There you go. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
American Taekwondo combination number 1. Ready and go.
Jump back leg round kick. Reverse kick. Reverse.
Back punch.
Reverse foot. Number 1. And I think you're where it's going. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Reset. When we reset or when we turn, where are our belly buttons pointing? The back or the front?
Ma'am.
Front. So if you end up backwards, you fix your body. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. Keeping our hands up by our face, nice and strong, nice like this. Ready, and number 1, go.
Jump back leg round kick.
Say it again. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, and go.
Jump back leg round kick.
Turn.
Back punch.
you need rest to think about. All right, and turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Number two. Ready, say it and do it. Go.
Jump backward, side kick. Reverse side
Side
kick.
kick.
Backward.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Number two, go.
Jump backward, round kick.
Side reverse. Side kick.
Backwards. I do want you to twist your reverse. You want it back. Hiya. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Still saying and doing it. Be louder than Ethan. Number two, go.
Jump
Side
backward,
kick. Reverse. Side kick. Backward.
Turn. You gotta be louder than Ethan. Gotta be louder than Ethan. You gotta be louder than Caleb. Yes, ma'am. All right, say it and do it. Ready, go. Jump
Jump
back.
Side kick.
reverse
Side
side kick.
kick.
Where's your voice?
Backward.
Turn.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
cannot move on to sparring until I hear everybody say and do the combinations.
Yes, left.
Now say it and do it. Ready and go.
Jump backward, side kick.
Reverse. Side kick.
Backward.
Backward.
Turn.
Yes,
Until I hear everybody say the combination. Right, do it. Ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And go.
Jump
Backward.
backward,
Side
side
kick.
kick. Reverse side kick.
Reverse.
Side
Side
kick.
kick. Backward. Side kick. Backward.
And cut the tension.
Yes, ma'am.
Start trying here. Go.
Yes,
I heard everybody's voice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Tyler, here's your responsibility, sir. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys have a minute and a half to put on your sparring gear and go. I said go, so you should be putting it on. Okay, freeze, reset. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do when you're putting on your sparring gear is first take it all out of the bundle and spread it all the way around you. Because yes, right now you're in a small class. But now take all 4 of you guys and put yourselves in that front room. And that's how much space you may have in the future, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't want to get your gear mixed up with somebody else's gear. Or maybe you're at the tournament. If you take your gear and spread it out around you and then another kid, they're in a hurry to get to their ring. What just happened to your gear? I didn't see it.
Everywhere.
It went everywhere. So you want to keep in that wonderful bundle that you've been taught. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you pull out your feet, you put them on. You pull out your shins, you put them on. You pull out your mouthpiece, you put it on. You put your headgear on after you take your hand pads off. Then you put your hand pads on. Boom, I'm done. Now all I have to do is buckle and ask for help. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
What do I put on first?
Feet.
Then
Chin.
we're not putting our gear on right now. Then
Back.
Chest.
Then
Hands.
Head.
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 White.
I cannot put on my head or mouthpiece without finger dexterity. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
no, hands are last. Then I put on my,
Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece.
and then I put on my,
Hand.
okay, there we go. Go. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Mhm. We're officially 1 month out from the tournament. It's on October 1st. Yeah.
Shadows from first, and go do the combination, and then I'll be yes, as long as I also depend on the top of those combinations, and then we can go over 20 points.
Guys have 20 seconds left. Keep going. Go. Ethan, 120. Come on, Joseph. Come on. Don't worry about shopping it. Get the other one on. Get the other one on. That's 130. So close. So close. Once you're done, start shadow star. Start shadow star.
I forgot my mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it's not. Maybe. Maybe we brought it.
Maybe you brought it, Mr. Kid.
Well, I know something. It's not here.
Huh? About 132. So close.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're at 210. Shadow sparring. Good job being a good team member, Joseph. Good. 217, Tyler. Next. Keep practicing, Sam. Set your left.
Hey!
Relax position. Fast, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Set your left.
Hey!
American Taekwondo, number 1. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
Jump back for throw kick. Run head kick. Back punch.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Just because we have pads on doesn't mean we can be slower. Fast, do those moves. Explosive. Number 1. Go. Jump back leg. Go, Tyler. There you go. Go. Turn. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 2. Go.
Jump back for a side kick.
Tyler, come on.
Side kick. Back punch.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 2. Go. Tyler.
Hey!
Again, Tyler. Go. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1. Go. Oh, reset.
Hey!
Just because Mr.
Yes,
Ethan's not
ma'am.
doing a jump kick doesn't mean you guys can't do jump kicks. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1. Go.
Hey!
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Such a good pass. Number 2. Go.
Hey!
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1. Go. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes,
Turn.
ma'am.
We should be towards the back doors now. Number 1. Go. Heel.
Hey!
Do combo. There you go. There you go. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 2. Go.
Hey!
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes,
Turn.
ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Coach attention. Go to take a knee. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Why did you say tournament? There is a tournament coming up very soon, so we're going to work on our tournament sparring. Yes, ma'am? Also known as point sparring. You're sparring for points. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, make sure you guys are sitting up nice and tall, only on one knee. There we go. So when you're sparring, Caleb, come on over. Thank you very much. When you're sparring in a tournament, some of you guys know, so I'm going to have you guys tell me how many points is this worth?
1 point.
1 point. How many points is this worth?
2 points.
How many points is this worth?
1 point.
No points. We're saying no points.
No point.
Warning.
Warning.
No points warning because that's a head and you guys are level 2. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Remember level 2 is the head of target?
No, ma'am.
Does that mean you drop your hands?
No, ma'am.
No, we do not drop our hands even though we're level 2 because the moment you guys get to level 3, if you're learned to spar like this, they're going to own your head. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. They're going to love it. It's going to be their favorite target because it's always there. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How many points is a kick worth?
2 points, ma'am.
How many points is a punch worth?
1 point, ma'am.
And hit the head.
No,
No,
ma'am.
Can you hit the back?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Can you hit the leg?
No.
No. All right. Stand up for me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
Yes, ma'am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we were trying to go for same size. It doesn't work so well today. Find a dot with your partner. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find a dot with your partner. Different dot. 5, 4,
Yes,
3,
ma'am.
2. Find a different dot with your partner. 5,
Yes,
4, 3, 2. I love how you guys are going clear across the map when all you need to do is literally go one line over. Find a different dot with your partner. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
All you need to do is go right next to you. Just change one dot. Ready? Find a new dot. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
Find a new dot. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not hearing everybody's voices still. Find a new dot. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Find the new dot. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
There it is. Okay. So on. Hey, where's your dot? Run. Yes, ma'am. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to have a dot between you and a dot between your partner. Right here. Oh, there we go. So Tyler has this dot. It's his starting dot, and his front foot is going to stand on it. Caleb has this dot. His front foot's going to start to it. They're going to set towards each other with a loud. They want to own that middle dot. So they want to be the first one there with a most likely with sliding technique because that's how you own the center of the ring. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And they don't want to get knocked off. They don't want to get out of the center. They want to own it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So when I say go, you first person to own the center, so you have to defend the center. You own that center. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Get ready. Get set. Own that center. It's a very short time period. Ready, get set, and go. And freeze. Looks like Tyler and Ethan own the center. Reset.
Yes, ma'am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front toe to the front on your dot. Ready, and go. And time. I think Joseph is owning that dot over there. All right. It's hard to tell over here. And reset. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, when you guys are sparring, start bouncing on your toes for me. Yes, ma'am?
ma'am.
When you guys are sparring in a tournament, usually the first person who owns the center is the person who wins the match. As long as they maintain, every single time they own the center. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
As soon as that judge says spar, Tyler, I'm gonna lose you for a second, sir. As soon as that judge says spar, pow, and they're just sparring and they're hitting them and they're owning that center. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
They don't, as soon as that judge says what?
Yes,
Spar, they go in and they own it. Yes?
ma'am.
Because guess what? In a tournament, the judge can only score the first point they see make contact. So do you want to be the first or last person to hit?
First, ma'am.
First person. Beautiful. Put your head back on for me, sir. Set towards your partner. Say, ready, and go. There you go. So maybe start with your feet. And reset for me. Yes, ma'am. Reset for me, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The way I love to own the center is with a slide in round kick, but I don't just leave it at that. I always follow it up, yes? So if I'm set towards my partner in level 2, I have to make sure, because with a round kick, can I score this way? No, I have to make sure my round kick is going to score, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And maybe it's not going to be a round kick because I'm sideways and I can't get it. So I'll slide in with a side kick. But I always follow it up. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. It's a little way from young to follow. There we go. Hey, my partner. All right, go ahead and go back to the dots. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. I know you're trying to. Where are you going, Joseph? Set to the partner. I mean these dots. Own the center. Get ready. Get set and go. Hey, look. Freeze. Hey, look. Freeze. And freeze, reset. Find a new partner. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Find a new partner. You've got 5, 4. Find a new partner. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Find a new partner. Go. Set towards your partner with a loud. Find a set of dots. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Find a set of dots. Go. Find a set of dots. Go. Set towards your partner with a loud. On the center and start. I have to stop. And time. So, in a tournament, you don't stop sparring until the judge says break. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't stop sparring because you want to score the points, yes? Yes, ma'am. I know. Yes, ma'am. I know that I hit Miss Waninger. But, Joseph, did you see my foot actually touch Miss Waninger? No. Then you can't score it as a judge. I know I touched her, but the judge can't score it, which means if I stop and she throws a punch, did you guys see that actually touch? Okay, sorry, this is level 2. Did you guys see that touch? Oh, I know you guys are behind the pole. You can still move so you can see. But at least two of the judges saw it, which means she scores, even though I was technically the first one who touched. What they see is what they score. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Or so you want to own that ring and don't stop so that you can score. Yes?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, get up. I'm going to get back in. I'm going to get back out. I'm going to get back in because I want to own it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Set towards your partner. Set. All right. Own your center and start. And freeze. Reset, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you for finding ways around his card because he needs it. Set towards your partner. Set. And spark. Is he finding ways around it, Tyler? Gotta find your ways. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and time. Reset.
Yes, ma'am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the center, ready, and go.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, go, spar. I didn't say spar. There you go. There we go. Keep on it. He needs difficult partners, Ethan. He usually is the owner of the ring. Now, he's giving you a great target, Tyler, because he's keeping his belly squared. And time. All right. So, are we pretty good about owning the ring? Yes. We're working on earning the ring over here as well. When you guys are sparring, do you want to wait for somebody else to take the center?
No, ma'am.
Or when you take the center, do you want to just?
It's fine.
No, ma'am.
No, because that's not just for you any points. Yes.
Yes,
Take the center and hold it with your techniques. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Face your partner, come to attention without courtesy. Touch gloves. Return to your dot. Go.
Yes,
Ma'am.
And on the back line, go.
Yes, ma'am.
And on the front line, go.
Yes, ma'am.
And on the back line, go.
Yes, ma'am.
And on the front line, go. And on your dot, go.
Yes, ma'am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So tournament sparring is coming up. One of the great ways to practice for the tournament. One of the great ways to practice for the tournament is to shadow spar with yourself being aggressive, which means you slide in and you don't let anybody slide in on you. Yes, ma'am? All right. Come to attention. Hands behind your back.
Ma'am.
Attention. Hands behind your back. Come to attention. There actually is no yes, ma'am. It's a giant slap. Yes, ma'am. Come to attention. Staring straight ahead. Okay, take off your head, hands, mouth. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Put it back on. Take it off. Put it back on.
Yes, ma'am.
Take it off. There we go. Now, for those of you who are finding yourself being frustrated in class because of how many times we repeat things, maybe you are the only one who's consistently responding and you're starting to get very frustrated and upset. I have a feeling Miss Purity over there has a great experience with that in her prep cycle, but you guys are a team. So if one person's not responding, everybody's not responding, we just keep going until everybody is. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then Mr. Caleb, come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Caleb cares. Oh, I didn't tell you what I'm reading. Caleb is turning in his good finder. Why Caleb will make a great black belt? Because Caleb cares deeply about everything he does and tries his hardest. He may struggle to get out the door, but once he is there, he is committed and focused. Give him one clap. Give him 2 claps. So you rock.
You rock.
All right, Mr. Caleb, let's go ahead and take us back to your dot for a second.
Joseph, yeah, come up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Joseph is turning in his self-discipline, his basic karate homework, his karate power slug, and his self-eating, as well as, which one do we start? Let me start this one. His good fighter worksheet. Joseph will make a great black belt because he excels at anything he puts his mind to. He is strong-willed and determined and has the drive to become something he is proud of. He has the heart of a leader and big dreams. I know he'll accomplish everything he sets his mind to. But that's not it. He also has a victory note. Say, say ah.
Ah.
It says, Joseph had a pretty traumatic experience at the ocean about 5 years ago. He has been terrified of the water since then. But this week, he conquered and overcame his fears and learned to swim. This was such a huge accomplishment for him and gave him such a boost in confidence. I am so very proud of him. Way to persevere, son, from your mom. Give him 1 clap, 2 claps. Say, you're awesome.
You're awesome. Let me have Tyler come on up here. Tyler's turning in his healthy eating. Let's see here. There's also 2 here to read. I'll read your victory note first. We'll do opposite of Joseph. Victory note for Tyler. Tyler has been a super big helper at home, helping with his brothers and even helping cook and prepare dinner. We go, ooh, yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
All right, he's also his mom is being a good finder as I try to. Oh, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate the help. Tyler will make a great black belt because Tyler never gives up. He is determined to reach his goals and continues to set new goals. He is consistently cheering on his peers and truly wants everyone around him to succeed. Give him one clap. Give him 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
Your arms try to. I'm going to keep this here in a second, but we're going to take a picture of you first. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, go back to your spot. Oh, just set it right down on the ground for me. We'll pick it up here in a second. Yes, ma'am. All right. Yes, ma'am. All right, hands on your back for me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Labor Day weekend is this weekend, so Saturday and Monday there will be no classes. So you guys can show up to the Carter School all you want, but you won't be walking in the door. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
It will be locked. 1 second for me, Joseph. But if say Tuesday.
Tuesday.
You are highly encouraged to attend on Tuesday, and you'll be happy you did. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Come to attention. Back her seat.
What's the
Hands on track.
thing? Yes, ma'am.
Black belt creed.
As a dedicated student of the martial arts,
I
I
live my life by the
principles
principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit. Come to attention. Bow courtesy.
What's the thing?
Bow courtesy.
What's the thing?
Loud and proud position.
Model.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, please. Oh, do not clean your spots. Clean your spots. Leadership. You need your notebooks. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Go. You have an extra time. Thanks, ma'am.
Mouth guard.
I want to read it. Thank you. So you can see your face too.
In the back.
Make a big smile. There you go. Right there. Oh, you're gonna do it that face? All right. I'm gonna take that face. There you are. You can take your homework too. Now's the time that you can't do it. All right, we're on law number 12 now.
Mom.
She has her note. You're her number. We're on law number 12. Law number
12.
oh, beautiful. Law number 12 is the law of empowerment. Stay on the mat for me, sir. Not take notes. You can stay here and listen. Tyler, stay on the mat. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, sir. You can take that afterwards now. You gotta make sure you run next time, yes? All right. So the law of empowerment. Leading is not enough unless you're empowering others. Now that's not the actual saying. I can't remember off the top of my head right this second. I didn't write it down for some reason. Oh, there we go. Only secure leaders give power to others. Only secure leaders give power to others. Law number 12, the law of empowerment. Only secure leaders give power to others. Now, the most important thing about leadership is it's not about leading. It's not about being in charge. It's not about control. It's actually about giving others the opportunity to step up and lead and empower themselves. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So there are 3 obstacles that leaders and champions have to empowering others. One of the obstacles is not necessarily one that you have as a kid, but one that you definitely can fall to as an adult. Job security. What job security is you're secure in your job. You don't have to be afraid that somebody else is going to take your job because you're the only one who knows how to do your job. What people are afraid of with the law of empowerment is that if they teach somebody else how to do their job, then somebody else is going to take their job and they're going to be out of a job. But that's not actually the case. If I taught Tyler how to be as amazing of an instructor as I am, or even better of an instructor than I am, that means I still have a job because I have skills to teach somebody, and then I can teach somebody else, and I can teach somebody else, and I can teach somebody else. I have more skills because I'm teaching others to have these skills. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Another obstacle to empowering others is people are resistant to change. Change is scary, and people resist change a lot. Change is scary, so people will resist change. And if I let other people, if I let Tyler teach the class today, that'd be scary change, right?
Yes.
It would be. That would be pretty great. But if I actually let Tyler lead the class, the reason why I would let him is because I'm empowering him to teach. I'm giving him the learning, and that I would have the confidence in him to have the skills to teach. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
The third one is lack of self-worth. Lack of self-worth. Obstacle to empowering others is people don't feel confident. I'm not good enough to teach somebody else. I'm not strong enough. I'm not as great of a leader. I don't have that strong. I don't have that skill. I don't. That's not very good at all, is it?
I can learn that skill.
Oh, I can learn that skill. It's confidence, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
And we're actually talking about confidence right now, aren't we?
Ma'am.
There you go. People think that they don't have the power, but usually if somebody asks you to teach something, it's because you can. Not because, haha, I want them to fail. Leaders don't do that. I want them to have the opportunity to succeed and thrive, and I'll be here just in case they need a little help. But I'm still gonna give them the opportunity. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Only secure leaders give power to others. The most important thing when it comes to the law of empowerment is by making other people bigger, by giving people by giving people more skills. You are actually enlarging yourself as well. By making other people bigger, you make yourself bigger because you're giving. And when you give, you also tend to receive, and you grow, and they grow, and you grow, and they grow. That's a lot of empowerment. You empower others, and they empower you. The more you teach, the more you learn. Leaders are readers. Leaders are readers, so I'm reading not just books. Sometimes it's people. Sometimes I'm reading what's going on in the classroom. Readers are
Leaders.
oh, readers are leaders. Leaders are
Leaders.
and readers are
Leaders.
and leaders are
Leaders.
and readers are.
Leaders.
I'm starting to get mixed up because it's very tongue twister. We
Right?
read. We don't just read books. We always read books, but we don't just read books. We also read our team. We read the opportunities for them. We see opportunities. We read the situation. We see opportunities for them to step up and take that opportunity to lead. Providing power. Yes? Does that make sense? Any questions? No questions? No questions? Is this the most important of the laws? I mean, all the laws are pretty important, but this is actually one of the most critical laws. Because if you don't grow others, then you'll have nobody underneath you. You gotta grow others. Leaders empower others. You gotta grow. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions? Some of the questions? Okay, stand up. Attention. Progress.
Yes,
You guys are dismissed. Please.
yes, ma'am.
There we go. And if you're uncomfortable, stay inside. You stay inside. You gotta stay down.
Hey, Joseph. You guys still here?
Oh no!
Mine.
I kicked it in with my hand. If you don't mind.
Oh, yes. Tyler, I did. Okay.
Thanks for running around. I sent people outside just in time for you to send them back in. I couldn't send them outside of here. So. Why were you barefoot?
Huh?
Yeah, why were you?
Because my shoes are in the back room.